Hi everyone! I'm so glad to be with you today. My name is Jordana Wright and I lead Activate Space, a social enterprise that helps congregations excel as community hubs. I also host Things to Talk About at Coffee Hour, a Facebook Live show of courageous conversations about the United Church. And I am visiting you all virtually from the east end of Toronto today. And this Black History Month, your minister and I thought it was so important to support and amplify Black voices within the church, like mine. And so this month can be a month where there is a lot to take in and to learn, and we often get to learn about stories that we've never heard before. And sometimes this means stories from the not so distant past that shape our everyday experiences. And other times this means stories from across the border, like the American context, for example. But today, I am going to tell you a story of right here and now in Canada. I'm going to tell you my story of doing ministry in the United Church as an unlikely leader. So, as a quick outline, I will start by sharing about my call to work in ministry as a young Black woman at a time when the institutional church has been said to be shrinking and aging and not necessarily the type of place where a young innovator like myself can flourish. And then I'm going to jump into a discussion of some more specific initiatives. So I'm going to talk about Activate Space and how this innovative ministry grew within the church with a ton of help and allyship from all kinds of incredible faith leaders and congregations along the way. And I'm going to talk about Coffee Hour as well, which is a vibrant online ministry which has brought together at this point, I think about 30 collaborators from across the church. It has just been so incredible to be able to bring folks together in this way and to lead an initiative like that. And then I'm going to move on to discussing what I think makes the United Church of Canada unique from my perspective as someone who is leading all of these different initiatives across the church and who is perhaps coming from a different perspective than the demographically typical person within the United Church. And I'm going to finish out by talking about some future directions and how I feel about the church lately. And I will say it is a bit of a hopeful message. There are things that we all could work on and think about, but I just want to focus on the emerging opportunities to support, encourage, welcome other young innovators in the church who have all sorts of incredible gifts to offer, not just myself, but many others. And I'm hoping to end on that kind of positive, action-oriented note as I take you through this story of my ministry within the United Church as an unlikely leader.